Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the City of Warrenville City Council regular meeting for December 5th, 2016. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Ashour.
Here.
Alderman Berry.
Here.
Alderman Bevere.
Here.
Alderman Davalos.
Here.
Alderman Goodman.
Here.
Alderman Hoffman.
Here.
Alderman Widener.
Here.
Alderman Wilson.
Here.
Thank you, Alma. Would you please stand as you're able and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is the part of our meeting that we set aside for citizens' comments. We have one person who has signed up this evening, Mr. Bob Siebert.
Bob Siebert, Albright Court. Item E on your consent agenda tonight is Warrenville's 50th anniversary of incorporation. In 1967, the largest item in Warrenville was Elmhurst Chicago Stone Quarry. There were couple farmhouses on Warrenville Road. There were some smaller houses, and there was a large entrance at Winfield Road. 2017, we have Cantera. You have the opportunity to blend this progress and growth into the future so that everyone for the next 100, 200 years can see what has occurred in the incorporation with Warrenville. Doing this in Leona Schmidt Park, setting up by the Riverwalk a area which would be a mini 16 to 18 foot outcropping, different sizes of stone that would resemble a quarry with a floor that could have the plaques identifying Elmhurst Chicago Stone, the family, the Hammerschmidts, and what across the street did look like and how it progressed. The one item to remember is the fact if the quarry was not there, there were multiple farms. We would have had a development like Ogden Avenue, Route 59, strip malls, housing, townhomes, dollars being grabbed by developers. What occurred with one family, one developer, was the idea of a planned development that came through for the betterment. And I think it's worthwhile because many people that have come to Warrenville do not even remember that there was a quarry. And this is part of what built what we have today.
Thank you, Bob. We'll move on to citizens or to official and staff comments. I have just one thing tonight. I want to thank everyone who had anything to do with Holly Days. It was a lot of fun again. A nice community event. The Park District did a great job, and all the volunteers, and of course all the participants, and we had a beautiful night for it. So thanks to all those who set it up, made it happen, and participated. Clerk? Nothing. Alderman? Okay. Administrator?
Just to make sure, I draw attention to the memorandum from the Assistant City Administrator on the table. There's just a slight difference in the numbers for the renewal of the liability insurance. It is actually $300 less because there was a clerical error on the part of the consultant. So when the number is read, if Mayor, you would please just insert the correct number into the motion. And just secondly, it came to staff to to me around 4 o'clock this afternoon. The item on the 50th anniversary and designated someone should have been on the regular agenda because there's no name there. And as I understand, someone will be pulling that off when you get to the agenda planning items, so that can be taken care of. Thank you.
Okay, and then before we approve the agenda, I will just change that number to $292,005 now, so we don't have to amend the agenda for that. Okay, then let's, Attorney.
I have nothing, thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Let's approve the agenda for this evening. Alderman Widener.
I move to approve the agenda for the December 5th, 2016 City Council regular meeting with the correction that you stipulated in item B.
Second.
Second by Alderman Davalos. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to pull off item E. Motioner and seconder agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, so that will go down to, we'll come back to it after we do the consent agenda as amended. All right, then the vote with that, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? The agenda as amended is approved. We need approval for a couple of sets of minutes. Alderman Widener.
Move to approve the minutes of the November 21st, 2016 City Council regular meeting and to approve the minutes of the November 28th, 2016 Finance and Personnel Committee of the Whole regular meeting.
Second.
Second again, Alderman Davalos. Any discussion of those minutes? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. Thank you. The consent agenda then for this evening reads like this. Item 6A, offer first reading of the 2016 Property Tax Levy Ordinance 3045 for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2016 and ending April 30th, 2017. B, accept Finance and Personnel Committee recommendation and pass Resolution 2016-37 approving a renewal quote for city insurance coverages for the calendar year 2017 from Arthur J. Gallagher and Company in the amount of $292,005. C, accept Finance and Personnel Committee recommendation and endorse the Economic Development Representative's Development Site Prioritization and FY 2018 budget initiatives. D, accept Finance and Personnel Committee recommendation for continued use of Facebook as a means of communicating city information to the public. F, receive and file report of invoices paid up to November 30th, 2016 in the amount of $74,684.55. And G, authorize expenditures for invoices due on or before December 19th, 2016 in the amount of $354,124.01. Alderman Widener.
Move to approve the agenda as presented by Mayor David Brummel.
Second.
Motion and a second. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Davalos.
Aye.
Alderman Ashour.
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman.
Aye.
Alderman Widener.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Berry.
Aye.
Alderman Goodman.
Aye.
Alderman Bevere.
Aye.
Thank you, Alma. We will go back now to item 6E. Alderman Goodman, did you wish to bring that forward?
Certainly. I make a motion to accept the Finance and Personnel Committee recommendation and designate one or two aldermen to work with city staff to find ways through public art dedications, community events, or other appropriate plans to commemorate Warrenville's 50th anniversary of incorporation.
Second by Alderman Berry. Discussion. Alderman Goodman.
We need to designate one or two aldermen to work with the staff so that we can have names in this motion. And I'm willing to do it, but if other people are interested, that's fine too.
Okay. Alderman Ashour.
I don't know how the rest of the council feels about it. I don't see necessarily a need for a big celebration. It seemed like it might be something that we ask the Historical Society if they want to be involved in something that would commemorate it at some of the special events that we have as a matter of routine. And maybe they could end up with something on their wall that commemorates the anniversary that would be displayed there permanently.
Alderman Widener?
It's, I think it would be interesting to hear the ideas of the committee brought forward before we determine whether it's a big or small event. We heard a creative suggestion tonight. There might be others worthwhile to pursue, and it might help with the branding effort or marketing effort of the city, depending on how we move it forward. So it could blend with other projects and other events and not be as costly as, one might suspect. It could be rolled into other events and so forth.
Okay. We have one volunteer. Do we have another? Looks like that's it.
Okay, then I'd like to amend my motion to say designate Alderman Goodman.
Okay. The seconder agree to that? Yes. Okay. And then I think your point, Alderman Ashauer, is a good point. There might be multiple opportunities to involve others in this operation also to make it more interesting and also to commemorate what we did and make sure it's saved and not lost to history. So with that, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. We have nothing under regular agenda, nothing under unfinished business, nothing under new business. We do, however, have the need for a closed session this evening. So, Alderman Berry? We just did. No, voice vote is fine, yeah. Sure, yeah.
I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120/2, parentheses, 5, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body.
Excuse me, your mic's not on.
Really?
They're having apoplexy back in the control room.
Really? I mean, I'm not loud enough?
Start over.
I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120/2, parentheses, 5, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired.
Second.
Second by Alderman Goodman. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Ashauer,
Aye.
Alderman Goodman,
Aye.
Alderman Bevere,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos.
Aye.
Okay, thank you, Alma. We will not be conducting any business after our closed session, so you're free to go about your personal business, and we will see you next time. Thank you for your attention this evening.